Hey, what's up guys? Happy Christmas Eve, and today we are almost finished with my top 25 players. My Christmas countdown is now at the number 2 spot, and this was probably the most difficult decision so far. Who comes in second and who comes in first? I already mentioned that third spot, which was given to Sané, could have easily been, he could have easily been number 2 or number 1. So it's been very, 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 very difficult to decide between these three players who is the best. And I have come up with my decision. So in second place, he plays for Schalke. You've seen it in the thumbnail. It's pretty obvious who it's going to be now, isn't it? It is, of course, Goretzka. Now, I love this guy. I've loved him for so long in FIFA. He is the ultimate midfielder. But there's something about him in FIFA 18. He's never been this good before. 83 rated, and he is good at everything. I think in Ultimate Team, he's one of the most popular players as well. He's like I don't know how to explain, like a Hullet type player. Just kind of good in every stat. He really is. 22 years old, 6'2". He's quite weighty as well, quite a stocky player. He's German, really easy to link up with lots of other players. He plays anywhere in midfield. I mean, you could even get away with him on the wings. You really could. You can get away with him up front. You can even put him in defence. He will be absolutely fine. Right-footed, but of course has the 4-star weak foot, which is great. High work rates and 3-star skills. If he had 4-star skills, he'd be number 1. And I said that kind of with Sané as well. Those two things just letting these two players down. The fact that they don't have 4-star skills. But to be fair, Goretzka just doesn't need it in his position. Now, one other downside is one of his traits is injury prone. So he'd be perfect at Arsenal. Speciality, he's got engine, and then he's got flair and long shot taker as his other traits. But this is where Goretzka is so good, guys. Just take a look at all of these dark green stats. Not just green, but dark green, meaning they're above 80. I mean, I can go all the way down. 84, 81, 82, 79, 82, 85, 76, 72, 67, 84, 85, 86, 68. It's ridiculous how well-rounded he is. And funnily enough, his best stat there is his stamina, which is a very good thing for a box-to-box midfielder, which is exactly what he is. I wish his strength was a little bit higher, but to be fair, I can't really complain because 68 is still very good. But it doesn't stop there, guys. You'll notice that the only stat that isn't green is penalties there. Even his defensive stats are all yellow plus. I mean, you can obviously ignore his goalkeeping stats, but 82 ball control, 84 short passing at the bottom there. Even his finishing is 72. Heading accuracy, 75. He's so good. He is the overall midfielder that anyone would like to use in FIFA. And if you're doing a career mode, Goretzka is running out of his contract at Schalke, so you can actually sign him super cheap. And when he turns 23, if he hasn't signed a contract with Schalke, you can sign him for free. All you have to do is approach them 6 months before the end of the contract and you can sign him for free, which is, I think, the biggest bargain in career mode history, because Goretzka turns into, I would say, the most complete midfielder that career mode has ever seen. And that is, of course, my own opinion. I used him in my Arsenal career mode and I didn't want to use anyone else but Goretzka. So now what we're going to do is jump into career mode, and of course it is going to be an easier signing for me because he has got 6 months remaining, so we should be able to sign him pretty cheap. Although it'll be 12 months remaining at the start of Season 1. Let's go ahead and see how much Schalke will accept to part ways with their best midfielder. Maybe even best player. Right, so here we go. He does indeed have 12 months remaining on his contract. He's only on 40,000 per week. But he does have a value of 30 million, which is quite high. But because of only having 12 months on his contract, it does make his value a little bit pointless, because of course you're going to be able to get him cheaper than his full worth because of that contract. So 27.3 million and 40.2 million are the boundaries there that are recommended. Let's see if we can get him for around that 30 million mark. If you can pick him up for less than 40, I think that's steal. I really do, because after a season or two, if you leave him and he ends up going to a different club, he's going to be worth probably 60 to 100 million, because he will soon grow to 86, 87, 88, and that is when he gets very, very pricey. So let's see what we can do here with Manchester United. I'm going to go in with 28 million to start off with, and let's see what Schalke say. They might just walk out. Nope, they haven't. Okay. 36.7 with a 10% sell-on clause. which isn't too bad, to be fair, considering, you know, if you're going to sign him on a 5-year deal, it's unlikely that you're going to want to let him go. You're probably not going to sell him and lose out on that 10%. But of course, like we have been doing, we'll remove that and just see how much cash value it would take. I'm going to drop this down to 35 million and let's see what they say. 39. Okay, let's negotiate again. Meet me halfway. Let's see if they can do 37-ish. Come on, you know you want to. Nope, they are stuck with 39 million. And that is ridiculously cheap. You're paying just 9 million more than his actual value. For an 83 rated 22-year-old, to spend less than 40 million is an absolute steal. It really is. So his contract is very cheap, so this should be relatively straightforward. I'm guessing he's going to want probably close to 50. He's on 40 at the moment. Let's go ahead and give him... Well, importance should be more than enough here. Yep, he's happy with that. I really hope he gets an actual face soon. Hopefully before FIFA 19, that'd be nice. Important, yep, 5 years, yep. Let's see if we can get that going. And yep, he's happy with that. Doesn't want to add a release clause. That's fine by me. Almost clicked end negotiations there. That would have been a mistake. Right, salary. I'm going to go ahead and offer him 50,000 straight off the bat and see if he will take a cheeky little 500k signing on bonus. You've got so much money at Manchester United, it really doesn't matter. Wow. And just like that, all you wanted was a bit of a bonus. He's happy on the same wage. So you guys can do even better than that. And that's it. Goretzka is now a Manchester United player. That would be scary. I've done this many times. I've kind of shown you what I would do. For me, Goretzka is probably best box to box, kind of midway. Pogba, I'd probably move on the left slightly like that and then bring Matic in. But, you know, there's plenty of ways you can get Goretzka into a team. As long as you've got him in the midfield, he's just going to be a star for you. I'd almost say he's as good as Pogba in terms of his balance stats, you know, being an overall beast. But in career mode, I'd always go with Goretzka. I really would. He is just the ultimate player, and he does grow into just an amazing player, better than Pogba. Although Pogba also has a big potential. You could argue they're very similar in career mode. I'd say Pogba is definitely better creatively. He's stronger as well. But Goretzka, I love the way he plays in game. There's something about him, and of course, he is so much cheaper than Paul Pogba. Don't really know why I'm making the comparison. It doesn't really matter. Goretzka is my number 2 player for a reason. I love this guy. So tomorrow, guys, on Christmas Day, you are going to find out who my favourite player is. I mean, surely you guys know who it's going to be now. There's only one player it could be. I absolutely love the guy. I've used him a lot in FIFA 18 so far, especially in Ultimate Team. So thank you for watching this one, guys. Just one more to go. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you leave a like as well if you've enjoyed it. And I will see you tomorrow.